Chris, thank you for joining us.
Glad to be here.
What brings you to ESA 2016?
You know, it's really a fun time here this year. We've got just a lot of momentum in the industry. This is the biggest event that I've seen for ESA in its history. So there's obviously a lot of attention being paid to the industry right now. There's a lot of attention being paid not just to the technology, but to actually doing commercial deals. And that's really where we wanted to get. You know, 3-4 years ago, come to one of these events, and it was a lot of people talking about, you know, batteries together. You know, the battery supplier talking to a battery supplier. But now we've got customers here, we've got IPPs here like ourselves, we've got utilities. So it's really the entire ecosystem coming together to really help move the industry forward.
You're moderating a panel session very shortly. What are the salient points that you think are going to come out of that?
You know, what I really want to get out of the utility folks on the panel is I want to get an understanding of how they're thinking about procurement. Right now, there are regulatory schemes in place in certain areas where people say, "Well, I have to procure that." Right. So PGE is one of our guests on the panel, and I know Charlie Post, and I'm not going to let him get away with saying AB 2514 is the reason I'm procuring storage. What we really want to get to is we really want the audience to hear beyond a regulatory standpoint. How are you going to use the technology? What do you want to do with it so that they can design and develop systems that best meet the utilities' needs?
Where's Invenergy sit in all of this?
Well, we're looking to get some information out of it too, right? Really, we see ourselves as, we're a first market mover, and we're really excited about that. What we want to do is we want to help move the ecosystem forward. So, it's great, if we win every single RFP, get every single project, but that doesn't really help build a really good environment for the industry to thrive. So we want to get some information out there for other developers who are trying to come up and see what kind of good ideas they can bring forward.
And where are you going as a company?
So we're really, riding this wave of new technologies, of storage, of microgrids and distributed generation, and thinking about how do we take the company from its roots in the utility scale business while maintaining a big focus on that, because those are our core customers, but also looking at the emerging trends and figuring out what it is that people want and how we're going to meet those needs. So we're really excited to be here to talk with vendors, talk with customers. It's a really exciting time.
Next steps?
Next steps, more projects. All right, we want to keep doing projects. We've got 68 megawatts that are operational today. We're going to grow that portfolio. The pipeline is big, it's full, and we're starting to execute on those projects, so more megawatts.
Do you have any steer which direction that's going to go into?
I think the market started off in regulation, and it was a good way to get the industry going, but that's only going to be one piece of it. Going forward, we're going to see systems that are built around value stacks, where it's more than just one service that's provided. It may be a combination of transmission and distribution services with generation services, and whether those generation services are ancillary services or capacity or energy. Those are the things that we're here talking to people, trying to figure out what exactly it is that they need so that we can build those systems for them.
Exciting times then.
Wonderful times.
And what does the future hold?
Green energy. I think the future is really bright. We're moving away from this centralized model to a decentralized model, a networked model for the grid. And, with that disruption comes a lot of headaches, but it also comes a lot of opportunity. And, folks like us that are looking at this space and others that are here today are going to really succeed, because they're going to be the ones who are adapting and moving forward.
Chris, thank you very much for your time.
Great being here.